Okay, here's an update on my front yard California native garden. I do have a couple things in this garden that are not native, like for instance, this fruit tree right here is a fig tree. It's a Peter's honey fig. It's going on its third year and it's super big. This fig tree and the olive tree right there were planted at the same time. They were the same size, so you can see how much bigger or how much faster figs grow compared to olives. I broadcasted a bunch of California native wildflower seeds 3 years ago, and they keep coming back every year. You can see I have more and more. I have poppies. These were those 5-spot flowers. They're all dying out now. It's getting too hot. I'm not sure what the name of those ones are, but they're super pretty. And then this year is the first year I've had some white cream colored poppies. I have some over here too, so I don't know if it's like its own variety or if it's just like an anomaly where the poppies are like albino or what, but those are cool. And then the succulents along this little river rock path are not native either, but they're doing great. They were all started from little tiny cuttings, and you can see that they're just exploding. I've already trimmed them a bunch. Right here, the California native canyon snow irises, they were doing great. It's a little bit too hot for them now. There's one right there, one right there. What else do we have? We have seaside daisies. Those are just starting to open up. One there and one there. I trimmed that one way back because it was encroaching too far in the path. So I'm sure I'll get a few flowers out of it, but not as many as that one. We have ceanothus. This, about a week ago, was covered in these bright, like periwinkle bluish color blooms. There's just a few left, but this is a low-growing shrub. It's not super fast-growing, but it's doing well. It stays evergreen. And then over here I have California red buckwheat, another plant right there. That one's in the shade, so you can see its foliage is a little darker, and like the plant is more full because it obviously likes the shade better. This one gets full sun. The leaves are curled and turned in, but it still does well. Right here I have a Catalina fuchsia plant. This blooms in late fall, like really bright red, pinkish blooms that the hummingbirds love. So that one should be this silverish green color for a while. This one is awesome. This is only a year old. It's a foothill penstemon. I love these bright purple flowers. Hummingbirds do too. They're so pretty. Right behind this, I have a lavender plant. Not native, but I just like to have lavender. It smells good. The bees love it. I have a golden currant, which should get all of its berries soon because it was covered in these little tiny yellow flowers. They're all starting to close up, so I think these will be berries in the near future. This is my olive tree. You can see it's covered. It's going to have a bunch this year. And then I have a Oregon grape. I should get some berries off of it. It's really spiky. Medicinal plant. The new leaves, no problem. The old leaves, they get you when you touch them. And then I have a bunch of aloe. There's some there, some over there. In a pot, I have some mint. Then on this side in the shade, another golden currant. Doing about the same as that plant. I just have some randomly violas and Swiss chard. And then these are evergreen currants back here. This should be the first year I get berries off of them. And then I have the western huckleberry right here. And you can see there's a few little blooms that are turning into berries right there.